I've been thinking a lot lately about my favorite teacher in grade school, Miss Wilson. She taught me in first, fourth, and fifth grade. She's the person that made me love books and reading and playwriting and fiction writing and, all of the arts. That's all from Miss Wilson. She's also the first person who taught me about racism. Into our all white school came the first African American student, a boy named Robert, who was in my fifth grade class. He and I instantly hit it off. We liked all of the same things, and we were both good students and both kind of nerdy, goody two shoes. And I just had found a really great friend. One day, Miss Wilson asked Robert to run an errand to the principal's office, so he left the room and she closed the door. And she never closed the door, it was always open. She would close it if we were taking a test. But she walked to the front of the classroom and she just stared at us for a good 30 seconds to a minute. Finally, she said, "Somebody in this room called Robert a," and then used a terrible racist slur that I had never even heard before. And she said, "This happened on the playground today. Do you want to tell me who you are? Do you want to own up to it? Do you want to raise your hand?" Of course, nobody said a word. And then with laser intense focus, she said, "If you are hearing that word at home and it's coming from your parents are wrong. And you can tell them that I said so. And if they want to call me to complain about that, I will tell them to their face that they are wrong. Good, normal, decent people do not talk like that. Do you understand?" This woman was taking on all of these white parents. She was standing up for one little boy, one child that didn't look like the rest of us. And she was letting everybody know in no uncertain terms that he belonged there just as much as every one of us, and that this would not be tolerated going forward, that that kind of behavior was wrong. And I think of what Robert had to face as a kid coming into that kind of environment and people treating him that way, and it still breaks my heart. And so I've been thinking a lot about Miss Wilson, especially lately. And so if you know anyone using that kind of language or treating people in a way that is disrespectful like that, those people are wrong. Do you understand? Go do something nice for somebody. Love you guys. Bye bye.